Hi, my name is Anna and I'm the owner of Little Wing Sleep, and I am really excited to talk to you today about a topic that I feel so passionately about. Dads, enabling dads with sleep. I know as a mom myself, when I was pregnant, there was a lot of questions about what does mom want with this? What does mom want with that? What choice are you going to make here? What choice are you going to make there? There wasn't a whole lot of questions to do with dad until baby was born. And then suddenly it was like he was really in the picture. But then at the same time, they still ask mom most of the questions. Baby also knows mom's voice more, knows mom's smell more because it's been inside mom all that time. So when dad is there, dad is learning new skills that maybe you kind of feel like you already have that nurturing spirit in you, or you've had more time because baby is nursing with you or you're bottle feeding, and naturally those rhythms just kind of come into play because of the purely more time together, right? And so often dads can feel a little bit useless. They don't really know what to do. And with the dads that I've talked to, with all of the clients, we've served over 900 clients now, a lot of them say that they just don't know what to do. It's not that they're not willing to help. It's not that they don't want to help. It's that they just don't know what to do. And so we've written a blog. You can find the link in the video, or and you can read about it more. However, today I'm going to talk about 5 strategies to help enabling dad's relationship with baby. The reason why this is really important is so that baby feels confident in sleep, whether they're with dad, mom, or grandma, but that also dad is able to read baby's cues, baby is able to go to dad very easily, and then we're also able to feel confident in going out for a cocktail with our friends, but baby's feeling like they're really communicating with dad as well. So it's really good on baby's behalf, and it's also really good for dad to gain that confidence as a parent. We're all on a really steep learning curve, and we have to trust our partners. That's why they're called partners. So we have to trust them, but sometimes it's not so easy when we know that we can fix it really quick as moms. We just need to pick them up and it's solved. So let's talk about 5 things that can really help with your partner, building a relationship with your baby, and you're enabling a lifelong relationship in this. So this is not just a temporary thing you're doing, you're actually enabling them to have that relationship, to have that trust, and it's a long-term thing that's really going to pay off. So the first thing is we're going to talk about dad a lot. Let's talk about him throughout the day. He's a permanent fixture, and so let's talk about him a lot. Even if you're co-parenting and you're not in the same house, talking about their role can really help clarify things for your little one. Even as they're little, it kind of changes our perspective and our mind on things as well. So it's a really good thing to think about. So let's talk about him a lot. Talk about who he is, what we like about him, when he's going to get home, that kind of thing. And then when he's here, like, oh, hey, dad, like you're making that connection, even when they're young. The second is that we want to have connection times. It's very easy, especially if you're in a busy family and you have multiple kids, for parents to just like come and go, or it's just easier for the one parent who's managing everything that's happening that day to just manage it and not kind of handing things over. Whichever parent spends that quality time connecting with the child at the beginning of the day or at the beginning of a transition time, that is their sole safe person. That's how they understand that safe person. So when dad comes home from work or comes home from meeting with family or friends, we want to create that connection so that they have that build, they're able to really connect, so that then even if you're around or you're going, they've had time to reconnect, so baby feels safe and they're able to transfer a bit of that responsibility. If dad just walks in is like, hey baby, oh you're so cute, okay, moving on, there's actually not that connection built. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes of undivided, solid attention to actually reconnect for a child. So at the start of the day, you'll probably naturally do that by getting up, having some cuddles, having breakfast together, getting dressed. There's kind of naturally that time together. And if you're the sole caregiver, that kind of naturally happens. And especially like my husband goes to work at like 5, 6 o'clock. And so the kids aren't awake when he leaves. So when they get home from work, create that space where dad is able to connect for 10 to 20 minutes undivided so that they're able to really bond. Then baby knows dad is home, I've connected with him, and it's okay. Third thing is that when baby's upset, whether baby is in dad's arms or is somewhere else, allow dad to make effort to comfort. It's going to take time for him to understand what is helpful to your baby, what is unique to your baby. You may know all of these things, and what is comforting from you and what is comforting from your partner may be different for baby. So let's just be there. You can verbally encourage and be there with them, but let's not take baby out of dad's arms straight away. Otherwise, we're telling baby something's wrong. We're showing them that if you're upset and dad's holding you, I need to take you straight away because you're not safe. However, when they're with dad, they are safe. And so let's give them a minute or two together to try and figure it out and allow that relationship to be built. And then if you need to step in, that's okay. But they've had a bit of time to figure things out, to get to know each other when they're out of sorts. The fourth thing is incrementally increase time. So increase time that they're doing things. So at the beginning, it may be that you're always reading the books with them. Then have dad come into that fold, right? Where dad is reading with you. Then maybe the next step is dad turning the pages or doing the reading while you hold the baby. Then dad takes over. So incrementally increasing that time. Maybe it's with bottle feeding and dad does the first little bit while baby's really hungry. And then once they're struggling, like, you need to increase that feed a little bit more, you take over. Increase that time incrementally so trust is able to be built. Trust is built through time and consistency. The fifth thing is have something in the day that is consistently dad's time. In our house, that's bath time. So bath time is a really good one, or bedtime, something that dad, they know that they are going to get that quality time with dad, and they're feeling sure that it's coming their way. And it means that they know that they have that time set aside, but dad also feels like, I have space. This is my activity that I do with them. Maybe it's the bedtime routine. Maybe it is dinner time, whatever that may be. Then that is their space and they can kind of figure out their own new routine in that. I know as moms, it's easy to just kind of jump in and it's hard to let them kind of find their own rhythm. However, we're building lifelong relationships, and that's built through time, trust, and consistency. By you being there, showing you trust your partner, you're showing your baby that they can also trust them. Good luck, and both parents, remember, you're doing a fantastic job, and this is a steep learning curve, and it's okay if it takes time and a little bit of effort. Sleep sweetly.